At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now, please enjoy the rest of the game.
We're pleased to welcome you this evening to Richland School and Dwight Clark Gymnasium. If you would please stand, gentlemen, remove your hats for an invocation followed by the national anthem.
Would you pray with me? Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you in prayer tonight, God. We are thankful. Thankful for your grace, your mercy, and especially your love. God, at this time we also want to be mindful of the blessings we have as a free nation, God, and we know that didn't come easy, and we pray that you bless those men and women that have fought for that freedom, God, and continue to protect it. God, at this time we pray for these student athletes. God, as they take this cord and cheer on the sidelines, God, we pray that, number one, you keep them safe and injury-free. And God, we pray for those that are facing injuries right now and put your healing hands around them. But God, we also pray for their courage and their strength to play their best inning. God, we pray for the coaches as they guide them, lead them. We pray that they can help them reach their full potential. And be with these refs, God, as they make those calls, give them that ability to keep this game as safe and as fair as possible. God, be with us as fans. Keep us mindful of being sportsmanlike and encourage and entertain. God, we pray for each one of us as we travel home as well. God, guard and protect every step. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
All right, WCHS sports fans, welcome to Richland School, where tonight your Lady Wildcats are going to be taking on the Lady Raiders here at Richland High School. Lady Cats are going to be led out on the floor tonight by Jack Keaton, number 3, starting. Number 4, Kenzie Griggs. Number 12, Blair Bogus. Number 21, Emma Bryant. And number 25, Ava Ashley is going to be your starting 5 tonight for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats are fighting some sickness and a couple of injuries right now. We've only got 7 girls available tonight to take the floor, so we're going to keep an eye on that tonight and watch out. But this is a matchup that should be favorable for the Lady Cats, coming off of a big win against East Hickman this past Tuesday night. Tonight, the Lady Cats look to continue their win streak and keep going as they look to bring home a win here tonight against Richland School. Starting lineup for Richland. For Richland, it's going to be number 1, Donica Bridges. Number 4, Caitlin Boss. Number 10, Blayley Blair. Number 32, Allie Kate Hewitt. That's what I said, 32. And then number 33, well, I think it's 33. I can't really tell. The little girl down there's got a lot of hair. 33. And there is now 33, Shelby Haggins. Okay, that's going to be your starting lineup tonight for Richlands tonight for the Lady Raiders, as the Lady Raiders are playing host to the Lady Cats. Pre-game festivities are out of the way, and we're getting ready to tip off and get started. Blair's out at the center court to take the tip off for the Lady Cats, and now we're waiting on the Lady Raiders. Officials are set, ready. And taking the tip is going to be number 1, Bridges for Richland, and then Blair Bogus, number 12, for the Lady Cats, is going to be handling the tip-off duties right there at center court. The officials are getting set. There's the whistle, and we're ready to go ahead and get started. Here comes the official in with the ball. There's the toss-up and the tip, controlled by the Lady Cats. Blair tips the ball back to Emma, and Emma Bryant brings the ball up. She's going to go ahead and set the offense for the Lady Cats. She swings it over to Kenzie Griggs over there on the elbow. Back out to Jack Keaton on the other side. Back inside to Blair. We're going to try to work that inside game. The rebound taken, the shot just a little too strong, but Kenzie Griggs comes in and gets the board, and she gets fouled immediately going back up. That's going to be Boss's first foul as she picks up her first foul of the game, and that's going to send Kenzie Griggs to the line to shoot 2 here early on in this contest. First shot up and good. Kenzie's second shot on the way, and that one falls through as well. Lady Cats taking early 2-0 lead over the Lady Raiders. Handling the ball for the Lady Raiders is number 10, Bailey Blair. Blair brings the ball up. She's going to try to set up the offense. She swings the ball over to Boss, back out to Bridges. Swings it back over to Blair, who kicks it back out to Boss. Lady Cats in a zone defensively here on the half-court end of the floor. I kind of figured we'd see a zone defense tonight for the Lady Cats, given the personnel restrictions. We've got 2 out sick and 1 on the injury reserve tonight. The ball over in the corner, back over to Blair in the corner. She throws it back across the court to Blair. The Blair with a 3-point shot, just a little too strong. The tip rebound brought down by Kenzie Griggs, and Kenzie has the ball, brings it back up the floor. She finds Ava Ashley over in the corner. Ava takes the drip inside, and then she gets the ball back out to Kenzie out at the top, and Kenzie is setting the offense for the Lady Cats. Defensively, Richland's in a man-to-man defense. She gets the ball over to Jack Keaton, who gets the ball out to Blair at the top. Blair kicks it back out to Emma Bryant, and Emma's going to slow things down and set it back up. Ava's going to set a pick there, and a 3-point shot on the way for Emma Bryant, but no good. The rebound handled by Blair Bogus, but then she loses handle, and it's picked up by Richland. Now, Boss with the ball. She's going to bring it back up the floor for Richland. Richland with a 3-point shot from deep, and that 3-pointer no good, but the rebound handled by Bridges. And now the Lady Raiders are going to settle back in and try to reset their offense. Lady Cats are going to have to get a little bit more aggressive on those boards tonight. But, of course, we're playing a team that's a little bit bigger than we are, and we're also short a couple of players. Blair gets the ball over, and the ball is blocked right there. Kenzie did a good job of getting the ball in her hand, up on the ball, blocked it out. Ball inside now to Blair. Blair Bogus with the ball. She gets it in, and they're going to say that she took an extra step. She got it in there and was in good position, but then they're going to call the travel there, and that's going to turn the ball back over to Richland. Lady Cats lead early 2-0 in this contest, and Lady Cats rather on defense now as Bailey Blair brings the ball back up the floor for Richland. She swings the ball back over to Hewitt, who gets the ball back around over to Higgins. Higgins back out to Blair out at the top, and she gets over to Boss. Boss back over to Blair at the top. Blair wanted that 3-point shot, but she had Jack Keaton in her face immediately. She swings it over to 32 for the 3-pointer in the corner, and that 3-point shot by Hewitt is going to fall. That's going to be good. Richland's going to take a 3-2 lead now early in this contest. Emma Bryant brings the ball back up the floor for the Lady Cats. She sets the offense and gets the ball over to Blair Bogus over on the elbow. She swings it back around to Emma. Emma's looking to get the ball inside to Blair. Blair with the shot, but that shot blocked by Bridges. Bridges got her hand up there and blocked the shot, and now the ball controlled by the Lady Raiders as they bring the ball back up the floor. Blair has the ball. She gets it over to Higgins, and Higgins gets it back out to Blair at the top. Blair back over to Boss. And now Boss is going to bring the ball back around to the top of the center court. She swings it back over to the elbow to Blair, back around to Higgins, and Higgins has the ball. Kenzie Griggs immediately on her. They get it back inside now, and then she kicks it back out to Boss, back out to Hewitt. Hewitt with another 3. That one a little strong, and Jack Keaton comes up with a great rebound there. She gets the ball back over to Emma Bryant. Emma, we've got numbers if we can get it down the floor, and the ball nearly thrown away. Blair made a good job of saving the ball, but she saved it right into a pack of white jerseys, and so the Lady Raiders come out with possession, and now they're going to slow things down here at the half court, get the ball back over to Boss at the top. Boss is going to set up the offense for the Lady Raiders, and now she swings it back around to Hewitt. Hewitt back out to Boss at the top, back over to Higgins. Higgins has the ball. She gets it back out to the top and back over to Blair. Blair looking to get the ball inside, but the Lady Cats playing good stifling defense here on the half court zone. Swings it back over across the floor to Blair. Blair comes back inside. She pulls up with a jumper, no good. And the rebound handled by Blair Bogus. She gets the ball back up to Emma Bryant, and Emma's going to bring the ball back up the floor. She's going to try to take it all the way, and then she's going to throw the ball away. Ava Ashley looking to get the ball out to Ava on the outside and just not quite able to handle it. So now we've got a pause in action. Ava Ashley's going to come over and take a seat, and Presley Daniels going to check into the game for the Lady Cats. Richland leads the game right now 3-2. We're down to 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of action. Boss handles the ball, brings it back up, and passes over to Blair. Blair looking to throw the ball across the court. They're really trying to get the ball inside to Higgins, but the Lady Cats playing good defense. And there, Presley Daniel gets her hand on the pass. Now Emma brings it back up. I think she had the numbers, but she slowed down, and now she throws it over to Kinsey. Kinsey's going to take it inside. She kicks it back out. And Emma Bryant has the ball back out at the top of the circle. She's going to reset and slow down and reset the offense. She gets the ball back over to Blair. Blair gets that over to Kinsey. Kinsey back inside. She's going to slice and dice and turn around, trying to get in there for the shot. Shot no good, but the ball out of bounds off of a Richland defender. And so the Lady Cats are going to retain possession. We're inside of 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 3-2 your score in the first quarter here of action. Ball inbounds comes to Blair Bogus. Blair gets the ball out to Kinsey, kicks it over to Jack Keaton. Keaton back over to Kinsey. Kinsey with a deep three, and that three-pointer is good. So Kinsey Griggs has 5. In fact, she's done all the scoring for the Lady Cats so far. That three-point shot plus the 2 free throws early. Now they get the ball back inside, and then she kicks it back out. The ball back out to number 11. That's Maurice with the two-pointer. She floats it up, and we've got a tie ball game now with 2.5 to go here in the first quarter of action. Emma brings the ball back up the floor. So far, early on, the Lady Cats have played clean defensive ball. No fouls on the Lady Cats at this point. Only 1 foul against Richland. The ball inside to Blair. Blair pulls up with the fadeaway. She's going to try to power it in, but instead she brings it back out on the fadeaway. The short jumper just a little short, and then the rebound handled by the Lady Raiders. They bring the ball back up the floor. Blair has the ball for the Lady Raiders, and now they swing it back around to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. They really want to try to get the ball inside the Bridges. And then Emma got her hand on the ball. Nobody there to control her or take it. And now the shot, but the foul is going to be called on the floor. And so that is going to send Blair to the line. And that's going to be first foul on Blair Bogus. Blair's going to pick up her first foul of the game. And now Richland's going to have a chance to shoot 2. First shot for Lady Raiders is good. Second shot on the way, and that is good as well. So we've got a 7-5 game. Lady Raiders lead the Lady Cats. We're inside of 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ava Ashley is checked back into the game for the Lady Cats, giving Kinsey Griggs a little bit of a breather. Jack Keaton has the ball back out at the top of the circle. She swings it around. She's trying to get the ball to Presley Daniel, but Presley covered, and then they get inside to Blair. Blair finds Emma on the outside. Emma throws up a three-pointer. That shot just off the mark. No good. The rebound brought down by the Lady Raiders, and now the Lady Raiders coming back up the floor quickly. They've got a three-point shot. Ball a little short, but the ball handled and the rebound brought back by the Lady Raiders. Ball over to Bridges and then back out to the top of the circle, back to Blair, and Blair is going to set up the offense for the Lady Raiders. She swings the ball back around and gets the ball back up at the top. Looks like the Lady Raiders are a little confused right now about exactly what they're trying to do. But they get the ball set up, and now they swing it around to the elbow. Back over to Boss in the corner. She gets it back out to Blair at the elbow. Blair swings it back over to McNeese with a three-point shot on the way. That three-pointer is going to miss everything. No good, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Raiders. And so the Lady Cats are going to take over possession. Lady Cats trail right now early in the game, 7-5. We got 46.7 to go here in the first quarter of action. Lady Cats bring the ball back up the floor. Emma Bryant in control of the ball right now. Lady Raiders playing man-to-man defense here. And now Presley Daniel trying to set a pick. And Emma went the other direction with it. She gets the ball back out to Ava. Ava swings it back over to Jack Keaton. She gets it inside to Presley Daniel. And Presley takes the pass. Great shot. Great assist there. Presley Daniel picks up her first 2 points of the game. We're back to a 7-7 deadlock here with the time winding down in the first quarter. We got about 16 seconds left to go here and the Lady Raiders with the possession are going to try to slow this thing down and get the last shot of the quarter. They swing the ball over to Blair in the corner, back out to Boss at the top. Jack Keaton gets her hand on the ball, and it goes back into the backcourt, but it does come off of the Lady Raiders, and so that's going to be a quarter violation. The three-point shot, no good. And now at the end of the first quarter of action, your score 7-7. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes here on WCHS Sports.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
WCHS sports fans, we're back here at Richland High School. Lady Cats and Richland tied at the end of the first quarter, 7-7. Richland opens up with possession to begin the second quarter of action. Blair has the ball over in the corner. She passes it back out to the top of the Boss. Boss swings it over to McNeese in the corner. McNeese drives in. She goes over against Presley Daniel, and they're going to get a call against Presley Daniel right there as McNeese tries to take it to the rack. Hold on. I'm not hearing you.
Okay. Presley Daniel picking up her first foul of the game, and that's going to send McNeese to the line to shoot two. The first shot for McNeese is on the way, and it is good. McNeese, the second shot on the way. That one's good as well. So the Lady Raiders now jump out to a 9-7 lead. Fairly clean game here in the first quarter. Only one foul committed by each team in the first quarter. Presley Daniel picks up the first foul of the second quarter for the Lady Cats. Kenzie Griggs brings the ball back up the floor. Griggs, Keaton, Bogus, Daniel, and Ava Ashley, the five on the floor right now for the Lady Cats. And they're going to say that Jack stepped on the sideline and went out of bounds. And so that's going to be a turnover for the Lady Cats. Turn the ball back over to the Lady Raiders, who are going to bring possession. Boss has the ball. She brings it back up the floor for the Lady Raiders. She finds Blair over on the side, and now they're going to swing it back around. McNeese swinging over to the other side of the floor, where they're going to find her. Then they're going to get over to Bridges, kicking the ball inside to Hewitt. And now we're going to have a foul called on the floor as Higgins had the ball inside, and they're going to say that Jack Keaton got her hand on her and held her there on the inside. I don't know. A little tricky to me. But the ball is going to go back over to the Lady Raiders for that possession. And now Jack Keaton with her first foul of the game. Lady Cats have two here in the second quarter. And keep in mind, we're down. We've only got 7 girls on the team playing tonight between sickness and injury. We're down several players, so we got to make sure that we play a clean game. We can't afford to get into foul trouble. We're going to run out of personnel quickly. Rebound handled by Blair Boggins. She passes the ball back up to Kenzie Griggs. Kenzie's going to slow things down here on the offensive end of the floor. Lady Raiders in a man-to-man defense. Emma Bryant ready to check back in at the next pause of action. She finds the ball over to Ava Ashley, who looks inside to Presley Daniel. She gets it to her, but Presley not quite able to get it in there. And now Jack Keaton goes to the basket, and she's going to get fouled. And they're going to call that foul on Kaylee Boss. That's her second foul of the game. And then that's going to send Jack Keaton to the line to shoot two. Jack's first free throw is good. Now Bryant checking back into the game for Presley Daniel, and Hewitt checking back in for Boss. Jack's second free throw on the way, and that free throw is good as well. We're back to a deadlock game, 9-9, with 6.5 to go here in the first half of action. Blair has the ball for the Lady Raiders. She brings the ball back up the floor and is trying to set up the offensive set for the Lady Raiders on the offensive end of the floor. Blair once again with the ball. She's finding McNeese. Had an opportunity to hand it off there. She finds McNeese in the corner. McNeese is going to dribble drive, and she's going to pull up a little floater there and that ball is going to fall good. McNeese with another 2 points, and that's going to take the Lady Raiders back out in front. Emma Bryant takes the inbound, and she's going to bring the ball back up to the court for the Lady Cats. Lady Raiders playing that man-to-man defense. Actually, it looks like they're going more to a zone setup. The ball comes inside to Blair. Blair's going to try to drive it, and we got a fight, scrap, and now we are finally going to get a foul called. But that call is going to say it came before the shot, and that foul goes against number 1. That's going to be Bridges. That's her first foul of the game. Lady Cats are going to maintain possession. We've got 2 fouls apiece here in the second quarter. Jack Keaton takes the inbound. She's going to bring it inside, drive it to the basket, and Jack, with a nice little floater, is going to drop that in for 2 points. We're back to an 11-11 ball game. Blair has the ball for the Lady Raiders. She brings the ball back up and immediately stops to slow things down so the Lady Raiders can set up their offensive set. Lady Cats playing that zone defense on the defensive end of the floor. And once again, we're getting hands on the ball. The ball is being passed around, and we're getting a hand on the ball, just not quite able to get the turnover. We're knocking them loose. And now out to the top for the 3-point shot. That's Higgins with her first 3 of the game. And now we're back out to a 14-11 ball game. Lady Cats trail. Bring the ball back up. Emma Bryant is going to try to penetrate and go inside. She throws up a wild layup off the backboard. No good. Rebound handled by Hewitt, and she's going to bring the ball back up the floor. She finds McNeese in the corner. McNeese turns and fires a 3-pointer, and that 3-pointer is buried. Now the Lady Cats are going to take a timeout here. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them as we come back here in just a minute on WCHS Sports.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Coming back out of the 30-second timeout, now the Lady Cats are going to have possession of the ball as we now trail by 6 points. Richland has taken their largest lead of the contest. 17-11 the score with 4:45 to go here in the first half of action. Emma Bright gets the ball over to Jack Keaton, swings it back inside to Blair Bogus. Blair wanted the shot, not quite able to find it, so she passes back out to Ava Ashley. Ashley gets it over to Emma Bryant. Bryant back over to Jack Keaton. Keaton gets an opportunity. She finds Kinsey. Kinsey had an opportunity there. She looked at it, and then she gets it back out to Emma, gets it back over to Ava, and now they get the ball back out to Jack Keaton. She's going to set things back up. Ava with a 3-pointer right over there in the corner, no good, and the rebound coming strong off the backboard went right into Hewitt's hands for the Lady Raiders. And so now the Lady Raiders come back up the floor. Lady Cats are going to have to tighten up defensively here. Shot in the corner by Bridges is going to be good for another 3-pointer. That's Hewitt, rather. I'm sorry, Hewitt with the 3-pointer. And so Hewitt gets the 3-pointer now. And now the Lady Raiders have opened up a 20-11 lead here against the Lady Cats. Blair Bogus gets the ball inside. She fights and she spins. She's trying to get in position, and a foul committed by Danica Bridges. That's going to be her second foul of the game, and that's going to be another foul. Now 3 fouls against the Lady Raiders here in the second quarter. The Lady Cats have only committed 2. More importantly, we can get headed inside in trouble. That opens up our Blair. 3-pointer for Ava Ashley in the corner. That shot just a little short off the iron, no good. And the ball rebound collected by the Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders bring the ball back up the floor. Blair controlling the ball. Bailey Blair with the ball out at the top. She's trying to set up the offense, and she calls for some help. Bridges comes out to help her. She finds McNeese over on the side. McNeese turns and drives. The ball knocked loose by one of the Lady Cats, and the ball does go out of bounds. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Richland. Richland's going to take a full timeout. We're going to take it with them here. 3:19 to go in the first half. Richland leads 20-11. We'll be back right here on WCHS Sports.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
School, where the Lady Cats trailed the Lady Raiders by a score of 20-11. We got 3:19 to go here in the first half of action. Lady Raiders inbound the ball coming out of the full timeout. Ball's over to Austin.
Ball gets the ball back around, and the ball turned over there by the Lady Raiders. Lady Cats, they're going to say that the Lady Raiders McNeese committed a charge there. So McNeese is going to pick up her first foul of the contest. More importantly, that gives Richland 4 fouls with 3 minutes to go here in the first half of action. And so with your next foul, the Lady Cats are going to be shooting 2 in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. Ball out to Emma Bryant. She finds Blair. Ball gets over in the corner. Blair comes around and puts up a little floater. That ball no good, but Blair able to follow in and collect the rebound, and now she kicks the ball back out to Emma Bryant. Emma finds Kinsey over on the wing, and Kinsey with a three-pointer. Look at Kinsey Griggs with her second three-pointer of the game. We're back down to a 6-point deficit, 20-14, as the Lady Cats are starting to bring a little resurgence back on the offensive end of the floor. Kinsey Griggs with the defense out over the top as Bailey Blair has the ball in hand. The Lady Cats looks like they've gone to a man-to-man set defensively coming out of the zone. Hewitt with the ball. She gets the ball back over to McNeese out at the top, and they get the ball back over to Higgins. I'm sorry, that's Higgins, not Hewitt. Higgins with the ball. She loses the handle, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's going to give possession back to the Lady Cats with 2:19 to go here in the first half of action. Checking in for the Lady Raiders is going to be Butler, as McNeese is going to get the opportunity to take a seat. Emma Bryant takes the inbounds, and she brings the ball back up the floor. She finds Jack Keaton over on the wing. Jack's looking for somebody to get the ball to. They get the ball into Kinsey, and they're going to say that Kinsey commits a charge right there. So Kinsey Griggs is going to pick up her first foul of the game, having committed a charge down there on the offensive end of the floor. And so now we've got Raider ball with 2 minutes or so to go here in the half. We've got a score of 20-14. Lady Cats down by 6. Defensively, the Lady Cats have really stepped up these last couple of possessions. And there's a great steal by Blair Bogus. Blair's going to take it all the way back. They're going to let her go, and she's going to take it all the way in for that layup. And that's going to be Blair's first 2 points of the game here with 1:46 left to go in the first half. We're down by 4 points now as the Lady Cats continue to cut into this lead. Lady Raiders led by as many as 9, but the Lady Cats have brought it back. Now, Boss drives the basket. She takes it in, and now the shot goes up, and they're going to call a foul there on the floor. They're going to say Blair Bogus committed a foul there. I'm not sure exactly how you can commit a foul when you don't touch the shooter, but they're going to say that she did, and that's going to send Boss to the line to shoot 2. First shot for Boss goes through. Second shot is now on the way. And that one is good as well. So 22-16 your score. Lady Cats with possession. Emma Bryant going to bring the ball back up the floor for the Lady Cats, trying to set up the offense. She gets the ball over to Jack Keaton. Keaton finds Presley Daniel right inside there at the top of the free throw line, rather. Back out to Emma, and Emma gets the ball inside to Presley Daniel. Daniel loses the control of the handle, and now the official's going to say that it goes off of Presley's knee out of bounds, and so that's going to give possession back to the Lady Raiders. We're a minute 15 to go here in the first half of action. Lady Cats down by 6. We need to get a defensive stop here and get the ball back in order for the Lady Cats to continue to cut into this deficit. Bridges with the ball. She's going to drive inside against Bogus. Bogus playing with some fouls. Higgins goes up and she puts up that 2-pointer. It falls through. Blair playing, who can blame her? She's trying to play a little conservatively right now because of the foul situation. And now the ball loose on the floor. We're going to get a loose ball. They're going to say that it's a jump ball situation. I'm not sure. They're going to say the ball is back to the Lady Cats. I can't see the possession arrow from where we are, so we'll have to wait for the signal to tell us who's got the ball on those jump ball situations. We're inside of a minute to play here in the first half. Lady Cats with possession. Emma gets the ball over to Kinsey. Kinsey finds Jack Keaton in the corner. Jack wanted the shot, but she's got a defender in her face immediately. She finds Emma, and then Emma kicks it back over to Kinsey, who gets it back out to Jack. Jack gets the ball back out to Emma Bryan at the top, and now the Lady Cats are going to reset here. We're inside of 25 seconds to play, 22-21 in the first half. Back out to Emma Bryan at the top. Emma collapses back to Blair inside. Blair with the shot in the paint, and that shot is going to fall through. 2 more points for the Lady Cats. We're back down to a 6-point deficit. We're inside of 10 seconds to play. Lady Raiders bring the ball back up. Boss with the ball. She finds Blair, gets it over to her. Blair slicing through the defense. She puts up a shot here at the end of the quarter. No good. And so at the end of the first half of action, Lady Cats trail 24-18. We'll be back with halftime stats and our halftime action here in just a few minutes on WCHS.
I'd like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, Wildcat fans, welcome back to WCHS Sports here on the WCHS Sports channel. I want to thank you for joining us tonight for the Lady Cats against the Lady Raiders here at Richland School. We got about a minute to go here at halftime. Lady Cats trail 24-18 at the end of the first half. Scoring in the first half, Kenzie Griggs led the way for the Lady Cats. She had 8 points in the first half. Blair Bogus and Jack Keaton each had 4 points in the first half, and Presley Daniel rounds out the scoring for the Lady Cats in the first half with 2 points. For the Lady Raiders, McNeese led the scoring. She had 11 points in the first half, followed by Hewitt with 6, Higgins with 5, and then Katie Boss had 2 to round out the scoring for the Lady Raiders. Foul-wise, Lady Raiders have got 2 with 2 fouls. Bridges and Boss both had 2 fouls apiece. Blair Bogus is going to be playing on the floor in the second half with 2 fouls to begin. We're going to keep an eye on the foul situation because, once again, the Lady Cats are down tonight a little bit on personnel. We've got some players that are out sick. We've got a key injury for the Lady Cats, and so we've only got 7 girls available to go tonight in this contest. And so Lady Cats are going to have to play clean basketball, but they also are playing aggressive, and they're going to have to play aggressive. We're going to need to get some turnovers and convert some points in transition to get back and cut into this lead. The Lady Raiders have the ball, and they're swinging around. Lady Cats playing aggressive half-court zone defense. Ball goes off of the Lady Raiders, out of bounds, and that's going to turn the ball over here early. Good stifling defense by the Lady Cats early. We keep that up for the rest of the second half, and that's a good change of pace from what we saw in the first half here. Lady Cats not playing bad defense, just gave up a few critical 3-pointers, and that has been so far the difference. Ball inside to Blair Bogus. Blair fighting for position, and Blair is going to get it inside, and she's going to get that 2-point basket. We're back down to a 4-point game. Lady Raiders bring the ball back up, and the Lady Cats are showing pressure in the half-court zone. Jack Keaton out there playing stout, tight defense, and now Jack and McKenzie on top of the ball handler. They get the ball over to the corner. Blair right in her face, but now Jack brings it back out to Blair. Blair at the top with the 2-point shot. Floater falls, no good. Kenzie Griggs pulls down the board, and they're going to bring the ball back up the floor. Emma Bryant bringing the ball back up the floor for the Lady Cats. She tries to get inside, but is stopped immediately. And now the ball out to Kenzie Griggs, who gets the ball inside to Blair. And Blair just about got her head taken off, but no call there. And now the Lady Raiders get the ball back out. Bridges with the ball, Higgins rather, with the ball back out at the top. She's going to get back out to Bailey Blair. And Blair is going to bring it back out to the top, and she's going to set up the offense for the Lady Raiders. Lady Cats playing tight, stout defense on this end. Jack Keaton right on top of her player. Really playing strong. That defensive juggernaut coming out over tonight. We need that right now. Now the Lady Cats playing good, strong defense. Kenzie Griggs with the ball, with the defense on Blair. Blair gets the ball out to Bridges. Bridges turns around and finds Boss, who finds Blair in the corner. Blair with a 3-pointer, hard off the rim, no good. But then Boss chases down the rebound, and the fall inside to Bailey Blair. That's no good. Rebound collected by Ava Ashley. Now Ava Ashley has the ball. She brings it back up, and now she's going to get the ball over to Kenzie Griggs. And Kenzie is going to set up the point for the Lady Cats. We got an opportunity here to cut a little further into this lead. 24-20 the score here as the Lady Cats have the ball. Kenzie gets the ball out to the outside. She comes inside, pulls up with a 2-pointer. A little short, but they're going to get a foul as well. And so that's going to send Kenzie to the line to shoot 2. They're going to call that on Shelby Higgins. That's her first foul of the game. But more importantly, that's going to send Kenzie to the line to shoot 2 here. First shot is on the way, and it is good. Second shot on the way now, and that one is good as well. We're back down to a 2-point game. Kenzie Griggs now with 10 points tonight for the Lady Cats. And now the Lady Cats trail 24-22. Lady Cats playing stout defense in the half court on the other end of the floor, and they're working hard here. Jack Keaton playing strong defense out at the top. She gets her hands on the ball, and the ball turns loose. She knocks it loose. Emma tried to get her hands on it. The ball comes down. Jack goes up to the right, and she is going to get fouled by Blair on her way up. Blair is going to pick up her first foul of the game. Actually, no. They're going to call that on Katie Boss, and that's going to be Boss's third foul of the game. And so that's going to send Jack Keaton to the line to shoot 2. First foul shot for Jack on the way, and that free throw is good. Blair's Jack's second shot on the way. That one's good as well. We're back to a tie ball game, folks. We have taken this 6-point halftime deficit, and in 3 minutes, we've cut it back to an even playing field. We're 24-24 with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Jack Keaton, Emma Bryant playing stout defense out there on Boss. Now the ball back out to the top. Jack gets her hand on it, but Boss able to control it. She splits to the defense, tries to find her teammate, but turns it loose. And now she's trapped right there in the corner, and we got a timeout taken. They're going to give the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout for Richland. We're going to take it with them, and we'll be right back here on WCHS Sports.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Coming out of the 30-second timeout, we're back here at Richland High School as the Lady Cats have tied the ball game up. We're 24-24. Lady Cats trail by as much as 9. Kenzie Griggs steals that inbound pass, and she's bringing it back up the floor. She gets the ball over to Jack Keaton. Jack's got the ball. She wants to go. She gets it inside to Blair Bogus. Blair with a shot. The shot falls. Everyone. So we're going to send Blair to the line for 2 to convert a 3-point play here. Let's see who they're going to call that one on. The basket is good, and they're going to call that on Higgins. Higgins is now going to pick up her 3rd foul of the game, and so Higgins going to check out. McNeese going to check back in for the Lady Raiders. The shot for Blair was good. We're back to 26-24, and now Blair at the line for a chance to convert the 3-point play. And that is good indeed. Lady Cats are on a 9-0 run right now to start the third quarter, and we're inside of 5 minutes of play in the third with a 3-point lead. Now, Lady Raiders have the ball. They find McNeese over on the elbow. McNeese loses the handle, and they're going to say the ball goes out of bounds off of Emma Bryant. Emma knocked it loose. Ball goes out of bounds, but the Lady Raiders are going to maintain possession on the offensive end of the floor. Lady Cats playing tight D. He finds Boss wide open in the corner. That one's way too strong. She hits absolutely nothing, but then the rebound taken by Blair. Blair throws it back up, and she is off the iron, no good. Blair Bogus collects the rebound. She passes it up to Emma Bryant, and Emma is going to set things back up for the Lady Cats on the offensive end of the floor. Lady Cats are on a 9-0 run. Kenzie gets the ball over to Emma Bryant. Bryant with a 3-pointer, falls no good, but Blair with the rebound. She's right there for it, and then the shot no good, and now they're going to get Jack coming in. Jack trying to go for the board, and they're going to get that was terrible. They're going to get Jack, and that's going to be Jack's 2nd foul of the game. 1st foul of the second half for the Lady Cats. And so now we're here on the floor. So we got Jack Keaton and Blair Bogus on the floor with 2 fouls apiece. Kenzie Griggs and Presley Daniel with 1 foul apiece for the Lady Cats. Lady Raiders with the ball on the offensive end of the floor. The Lady Cats playing stifling defense so far in the second half. The ball out to the edge, and number 32, that's Hewitt, going to knock down her 3rd 3-pointer of the game. We're back to a tie ball game, and that's going to shut down the run for the Lady Cats at 9-0. So now we're back to a tie ball game. We're inside of 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jack Keaton with the ball out at the top of the circle. She's going to slow it down a little bit, and then she's going to give the ball up to Emma Bryant so that Emma can set the offense for the Lady Cats. Bryant finds Ashley over on the side. Ashley back out to the top to Bryant. She kicks it back over to Blair Bogus. Back inside to Ava. Ava with a little floater. Oh, that was in and out. I mean, textbook definition. Great setup. She was in perfect position. Got a great shot off. Just didn't fall. And so now we're back on the other end of the floor. Tie ball game still, 27-27. We got about 3 minutes left to go. Deep 3-pointer, and that's going to call off the iron, no good. And now we're going to get a call here on the floor. That's going to be a push against Richland, and that's going to give the ball back over to the Lady Cats. I believe that's going to go against number 32. That's Hewitt. Hewitt picking up her 1st foul of the game. And so now checking back into the game for the Lady Raiders is going to be Mary Kathleen Butler. Butler coming in, Boss is going to get an opportunity to have a seat. More importantly, though, the Lady Cats have the possession. The Lady Raiders have 4 fouls against them here in the third quarter. So the next foul for the Lady Raiders is going to put the Lady Cats on the line in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. And now there it is right there. We got a blocking foul against Hewitt. Hewitt picking up her second foul of the game as Jack Keaton she was going into the paint. She put up a shot, and she was blocked and laid down. And so now Jack Keaton goes to the line. We're going to be shooting 2 for the remainder of the quarter as we are now in the bonus for the Lady Cats. First shot on the way, and Jack finds the bottom. Presley Daniel going to check in now for Ava Ashley. So Ava's going to come over and get an opportunity to have a seat. And so Presley Daniel checking in for the Lady Cats. Jack's second shot up and away, and it is good as well. And so now Boss is going to check back in for the Lady Raiders as Hewitt is going to take a seat. And so now we're going to have 29-27, the ball game score. We got 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lady Raiders still have the ball in the backcourt. Lady Cats playing strong defense. Jack Keaton, look at that. I don't know that I've ever seen her get up that high before. She jumped right over that girl. And now they swing the ball over to McNeese. Smile back out to Blair at the top. And Blair claps down immediately by Jack Keaton and Kenzie Griggs. They throw the ball across. The ball knocked loose. Jack's got the ball, and she's going to bring it back up. Someone tried to strip her from behind, but she got around. Now Blair gets the ball out to Kenzie Griggs on the wing. Kenzie throws up a three-pointer. No good. But now the rebound brought down, and now we've got a jump ball situation. Let's see who the possession is going to be with the Lady Cats as the possession arrow goes our direction. Look at Jack Keaton getting in there playing strong. I mean, she's playing possessed defense right now, trying to get in this game and get us back into position here. And so now Lady Cats with possession. They're going to steal one down here at this end of the floor. Emma's going to get the ball into Presley Daniel. Presley gets the ball back out to Jack Keaton, and Jack is going to set things up. She's going to slow it down and get the ball back over to Emma Bryant so that Emma is able to set up the offense for the Lady Cats. Emma just brings it up and fires up a three. That three a little short off the front of the iron, no good. And the rebound brought down by Bailey Blair for the Lady Raiders. They bring the ball back up the floor. A deep three-pointer. We cannot let Higgins just be wide open like that. She shoots, and she will shoot deep. She's not scared to shoot, y'all. We got to keep it up. And so they're going to have to keep somebody in her face. Blair Vargas with the ball over in the corner. She's collapsed down and prepped immediately, but she gets the ball back out to Emma Bryant. Emma brings the ball out. She kicks it over to Kenzie Griggs. Kenzie gets it back out to Emma at the top. The Lady Raiders are back in front. 30-29 is the score right now. The pass inside to Kenzie Griggs, intercepted by Higgins, and now she gives the ball back over to Blair. Blair brings the ball back up the floor for the Lady Raiders. We got a 30-29 ball game with 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Jack tried to get in there and intercept that pass, just overshot it a little bit, and she's back in defensive position now. They tried to set the pick, and now Higgins with another deep look. That one's going to be strong off the back, but then Butler with the rebound. She finds Blair. Blair brings her around. She dribbles, drives, pulls up and shoots. No good. And now the rebound handled by Higgins, but the shot a little wild over the top of the rim. She didn't hit anything. And so now the Lady Cats bring the ball back up the floor, having gotten the rebound. Daniel has the ball. She gets it inside to Jack Keaton. Keaton gets it out to Blair. Blair with a three-pointer. Boom! 3 points for Blair Vargas. Right there on the outside, Blair's like, hey, I can shoot out here too. Don't just think I'm a monster in the paint. I can hit these three-pointers. And so that three-point shot good. Lady Cats back out to a 2-point advantage, 32-30. Here we're inside of 30 seconds to go. Actually, we're down to 20. Butler with the ball. She kicks it back out to Higgins out in the arc. Jack Keaton right in her face. Not going to let her have a loose one. Not going to let her have a cheap one. Because, again, we know that if she gets the ball, she's not afraid to shoot from half court. Kenzie Griggs tries to get the rebound. Butler comes in fighting for it. They get the ball back over. 1 second to go. The ball up. Shot no good. And now at the end of the third quarter, Lady Cats, having trailed 24-18 at the half, now lead 32-30. We'll be back right here on WCHS Sports for fourth quarter action.
And thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, sports fans, welcome back to WCHS Sports. We're right here at Richland High School where the Lady Cats playing tonight against the Richland Lady Raiders. We're starting the fourth quarter action. Lady Cats lead 32-30 after having trailed by 6 at the half. The Lady Raiders led by as much as 9, and the Lady Cats came back storming in the third quarter, outscoring the Lady Raiders by a count of 14-6 in that third quarter. And so the Lady Cats have climbed back into this ball game. Ava Ashley, Presley Daniel, Blair Bogus, Jack Keaton, and Emma Bryant on the floor for the Lady Cats. Blair Bogus gets the rebound off that awkward shot by the Lady Raiders. She brings it back up the floor. Now the ball back over to Emma Bryant. Emma's going to set things up offensively for the Lady Cats. She finds Blair Bogus over on the elbow. Blair gets the ball back over to Emma Bryant. She gets the ball back over to Ava Ashley. She gets it back over to Presley Daniel. Daniel gets the ball back out to Emma. Emma's going to get it back over to Presley. Presley's got position there. And now the Lady Raiders came in hard trying to get a steal, not able to convert it. And now the ball back over to Emma at the corner. Emma with the three. And look at Emma Bryant showing up with her first three-pointer of the night. 35-30 your count right now as the Lady Cats have opened this thing up here in the second half. We're inside of 7 minutes of playing the ball game. We got a 5-point lead. They swing the ball over to Higgins, back over to Butler in the corner. Ava Ashley with that swat, and now the rebound collected by McNeese. But McNeese, she traveled because she slid about 4 feet, but that's still a travel. And so now the ball turns over, and so the Lady Cats are going to have possession. We got a 5-point advantage. We're in the fourth quarter, about 6.5 minutes to go. Jack Keaton's going to get an opportunity to come have a seat. Lady Cats again tonight playing short-handed. We've got 2 who are sick tonight. We've got 1 who is injured, actually 2 injured, and so we've only got 7 girls available. So Jack Keaton has had to play pretty much this entire game. She's getting a chance to rest for the first time. Kenzie Griggs has the ball, and she gets the ball back over to Emma Bryant, back out to Blair. Blair's got the ball in the corner. She wants to drive it in. She dishes back out to Presley Daniel. Daniel throws the ball back across court to Emma Bryant, who looks over and finds Ava Ashley. Ava wanted the three, but she looks over and finds Presley Daniel. Daniel gets the ball knocked loose. Blair picks it up and collects it. Bogus puts up a shot, no good, but Daniel collects it, and now back out to the top to Emma. Emma, in and out, but Presley Daniel once again in position, and she takes the foul on the way to the rack. That's going to send Presley Daniel to the line to shoot 2. That foul going against Bailey Blair. That's her first foul of the game. Presley's shot, first shot on the way, and it is good. Sorry, folks. John's telling me I'm getting a little too loud over here, so I'll try to calm it down. Second shot on the way, no good. Bounced off the back of the iron, and the rebound collected by Higgins for the Lady Raiders. She brings it back up, and she kicks the ball over to Bailey Blair, back over to Higgins. Higgins has the ball out at the paint of the half-court circle, but she's not scared to shoot. We got to make sure we keep somebody in her face when she gets the ball. She's made 3 threes tonight, so we can't just turn her loose. And now Blair has the ball. She's going to kick it back over. Higgins has a man in her face. She throws up the shot, wild off the iron, and it's off the iron, no good, goes out of bounds, collected, and the Lady Cats, they're going to say the Lady Raiders were the last ones to touch it, and so the ball comes back over to the Lady Cats. Emma Bryant going to get an opportunity now to have a seat as Jack Keaton checks back into the game. With a 6-point lead, we're around 5.5 to play, and now Jack gets the ball over to Kenzie. Kenzie's going to set up the point guard situation for the Lady Cats. She gets the ball over to Ava Ashley. Ava looking to get somebody too, and she finds Jack Keaton. Jack finds Blair Bogus right there at the free throw line. Jack spinning and slicing, trying to get inside. She kicks it back out to Kenzie Griggs. Kenzie pulls up for a shot, and now we're going to have a pushing foul underneath the basket. That's going to give the ball back over to the Lady Cats. Richland was in position to get the rebound, and Higgins is going to pick up her 3rd foul of the contest. So now, her 4th foul of the contest. Sorry. Higgins now has 4. That's an important development to keep up with as she's defending Blair inside. Blair gets the shot off, but it's going to fall off the front of the iron, no good. And now Higgins brings the ball back up. She gets the ball back over to Boss. Boss looking to get the ball back out to Hewitt. Hewitt back over to Bailey. And Blair is going to set up the offense for the Lady Raiders. We've got about 4.5 minutes to go here in the contest. We've got a 6-point lead for the Lady Cats. Higgins has the ball over in the corner. She puts up a 3 from deep. She had Blair Bogus right in her face. And Higgins once again with another 3-pointer. And so that's her third three of the night. We're back down to a 3-point advantage. So we're back down to a single possession. Kinsey has the ball. Kinsey's going to put up a three. She's looking for it, and it falls off the front of the iron. No good. And I'll tell you what, if there's anything that you could say that's been the difference in this ball game tonight, John, they've hit threes. We haven't. That's really what it boils down to. And even with that, we're still at a 3-point advantage. We got 4 minutes to go here in the game. Ball comes loose. As she tried to bring it inside, she locked it right off of her foot, knocked it loose there, and she turns the ball over. Now, Lady Cats are going to take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. The Lady Cats' second timeout of the game. We're going to take it with them, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action right here on WCHS Sports.
Take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now, please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, WCHS sports fans, we're back. Fourth quarter action. We've got 3 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in this contest. Lady Cats have the ball. Fouls right now. Richland has committed 2 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cats have committed 0. And so that's the foul situation. More importantly, Lady Cats lead by 3. 36-33 is the count right now. Kinsey Griggs has the ball out at the top. She gets the ball back over to Emma Bryant. Bryant back out to Jack Keaton at the top. Your starting 5 on the floor right now. Keaton, Bryant, Griggs, Blair Bogus, and Ava Ashley on the floor right now for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats have possession, and this is one of those opportunities. Yeah, you want to be aggressive, but with a 3-point lead, you're not afraid to bleed the clock either. Don't want to take a bad, risky shot. They're just going to bleed it out right now and try to run some clock here. And it looks like that's what the Lady Cats are trying to do, is they're going to try to run the clock here a little bit. We're now down to 3 minutes to go. Jack Keaton has the ball. Emma Bryant was cutting to the basket, and she saw her going. She thought about throwing it to her, and then she gets it back out to Blair. Blair's going to bring it inside a slice spin, and now we got a foul called on the floor. That's going to go against Higgins. That's Higgins. That should be her fourth foul of the game. Let's take a look and see. The foul goes. That is her third. So Higgins now on the floor with 3 fouls. Bridges back on the floor. Number 1, Bridges on the floor. Danica Bridges with 4 fouls playing against Blair Bogus. Keep an eye on that. We got to watch that situation. This is where you want to get the ball, I think, inside to Blair and let Blair try to draw that 5th foul out of that girl and get her out there. Now we've got a foul on the floor as Blair Bogus got knocked to the ground, and I believe that is going to go against Bridges. No, they're going to say that went against Higgins. So now Higgins is on the floor with 4 fouls as well. More importantly, that's 4 fouls here in the quarter for the Lady Raiders, and so the Lady Cats will be in the bonus going the rest of the way here. The ball dribbles off, and Jack Keaton in position gets the ball back. She drives it inside, finds Ava Ashley out on the wing. Ashley had the shot, but she turned around, passed it up, and she gets it back out to the top to Emma Bryant. Emma fighting hard, but she's being guarded relentlessly there by Bailey Blair, and Blair commits the foul. That's going to send Emma Bryant to the line to shoot 2, and so we are now in the bonus the rest of the way. Emma at the free throw line, her first shot up and good. Emma's second shot on the way now, up and off the front of the iron, no good. So 1 for 2 at the line there. Now the Lady Cats with a 4-point advantage. Higgins has the ball. She brings it back across the timeline, and now she's got the ball there. She's trying to find somebody to get the ball to. The Lady Cats stifling defense. Jack and Kinsey crashing down on Bailey there in the corner. They get the ball back over to McNeese. McNeese guarded by Ava Ashley, and McNeese loses the handle coming around the baseline, goes out of bounds. That's going to give possession back to the Lady Cats, and now Richland going to take a timeout. with 2:02 to play. Lady Cats ball. It's going to be 2:02 to go, 37-33, and we've got a timeout. We're going to take it right here with them on WCHS Sports.
We find sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now, please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, WCHS Sport fans, we are back here on the WCHS Sports channel here on YouTube. We've got 2:02 to go here in the fourth quarter of action. Lady Cats lead right now 37-33. Richland pressing down here on the end of the floor, and then the foul called as Blair Bogus takes the inbound, and they're going to say that McNeese commits the foul. So McNeese picking up her second foul of the game. That's the sixth foul of the quarter, and so Blair Bogus is going to go to the line with an opportunity to shoot two. Lady Cats are in the bonus for the rest of the way. The Lady Cats have got 0 fouls in the fourth quarter. Lady Raiders for Richland have 6 on the floor at this point. Bogus' first shot up and good. Second shot up and good as well. This is where you win the ball game here at the end of the game. When you make those free throw shots, we're back to a 6-point advantage. They get the ball inside the Boss. Boss back out to McNeese with a 3, in and out. But Higgins comes in and gets the board, and she's going to throw up a wild shot. No good. Ball collected by Kenzie Griggs. Kenzie gets the ball over to Jack Keaton. Keaton gets the ball back out to Blair. Blair gets over to Emma. Emma gets the ball over to Ava Ashley. Ashley had a wide open look, but she's going to slow it down, bring it back out to Emma Bryant. Bryant's going to bring it out. She gets it over to Ashley in the quarter. Ashley goes inside, and then she throws it back out to Kenzie Griggs. Why in the world didn't she take that to the right, John? I don't understand, but I know she's thinking we got to bleed time, and I understand that's what she's thinking. She's trying to play the game management game instead of going up and scoring. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Coach Miley, she just threw her hands up like, what in the world? And the poor, and you know, because Ava's got to go home with her, you know. But Jack Keaton now sent to the line by Bailey Blair with her third foul. First shot for Jack on the way, and it is good. Probably, yeah. Doing what she was told in the timeout, and now they forgot to tell her, you know. Now Jack's second shot on the way, and that's good as well. We've got a 7-point lead with 1:17 to go. And now the Lady Raiders inbound the ball. Somebody's got to come up and get on this. Don't let her just dribble that ball up the floor and not get the clock going now. Come on. Can't let her get the ball to half court with no time coming off the clock. Higgins has the ball, and Jack Keaton and Kenzie Griggs collapse down on her. Or sorry, that's Kenzie and Emma collapse down on her. They're not going to let her have that cheap, easy three-pointer. And now McNeese just handed the ball to Kenzie Griggs. Thank you. We'll take that. And now Kenzie has the ball. They're bringing it back up the floor. She gets it back over to Emma Bryant. Bryant gets the ball across the timeline. And now Bailey Blair going to pick up her fourth foul of the game. That's going to send Emma to the line to shoot two. I tell you what, John, this game right here has been a game of two halves. It seems like we couldn't do a whole lot right in the first half. The second half has been all Lady Cats here. Emma knocks her first free throw good through the line right there. And a 10-point advantage here inside of a minute would be huge. So we need to convert this, and she does. So now with 52.7 to play here in the fourth quarter of action. Okay, we've got a stoppage of play here on the floor. One of the girls for Richland had to come off. She's got apparently they said she was bleeding, so she's got to come off and go get cleaned up. She's got a scratch on her hand or something, so they're not going to let her play with blood coming off of her. Now 51 seconds to go here. We've got a 10-point ball game. and the Lady Cats are looking to salt this one away. They find Hewitt over in the corner. Hewitt kicks it back out to McNeese, back over to Blair. Blair takes a three-pointer, falls harmlessly off, no good, and it goes out of bounds. So the possession arrow going back to the Lady Cats. Lady Cats have the ball. 37 seconds to go, and a 10-point game. Lady Raiders in a full-court press, and so now we got to get the ball inbounds, and from there it's just going to be a matter of taking the foul and going to the line and making your shots. McNeese commits the foul on Emma Bryant. They get the ball inbounds to her. And so now Emma's going to go to the line. We're down inside of 36 seconds to go, and Emma's going to have a chance to shoot two right here. You have to think, at this point in time, with 36 seconds to go, John, if she hits these in a 12-point lead, that's pretty much going to salt away the game, I believe. First shot is on the way, and it's good. Emma's been really good from the free throw line tonight. She's 4 for 5 right now. Second shot on the way, off the rim, no good. 11-point lead. 33 seconds to go. Higgins has the ball. She brings it back up the floor and finds Boss. Boss gets it back over to Bailey. Bailey's going to try to bring it inside, and she's going to flip a floater. That floater is going to be good. We're back down to a 9-point lead. 25 seconds to go here in the ball game, and Richland is going to take another timeout. It is going to be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them right here on WCHS Sports.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back, WCHS Sports fans. We've got 25.4 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of this ball game. Lady Cats lead by a score of 44-35, 9-point advantage. They get the ball inside, and they get the ball in to Blair Bogus, and they're going to say that Blair threw an elbow. They're going to call a foul on Blair Bogus down here at the offensive end of the floor. That's going to turn the ball back over to Richland, and so Blair's third foul of the ball game is going to give the ball back to Richland now with 23.6 seconds to play. And now Richland's going to substitute back in their shooters on the floor for them right now. You got to watch. Higgins has the ball. She's taking it out. She throws it back out to Boss. Boss gets it back out to Blair, covered by Kenzie Griggs. Kenzie's going to get the ball, and Blair Boggins is on Higgins, the shooter. The shot off, no good. But then more importantly, they're going to call a foul there at the end. They're going to say that Kenzie committed a foul. That's going to be Kenzie Griggs' second foul of the game. And so that's going to send Bailey Blair to the line to shoot two. 16.5 seconds left to go here in this ball game. First shot up and good for Bailey Blair. Blair's second shot on the way, and that's going to fall through as well. So Bailey Blair hits both of her shots. We're down to a 7-point lead, and now they get the ball back into Kenzie Griggs. Emma tripped, and now the ball going to turn back over to the Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders have the ball. That should have been a trip. That should have been a foul according to my calculations. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. Not sure what this is going to be. Let's see. Looks like Richland is going to take their final timeout of the game. It's a 30-second timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Richland taking their last timeout of the game. So here's the situation. 14.5 seconds left to go here in this contest. Lady Cats led by a score of 44-33. With 16 seconds to go, it's now 44-37. Time is definitely in the Lady Cats' favor at this moment, but we're going to have to get in here and play some snug defense. You got to know at this point in time, and I'm sure that Coach Ashley is telling her girls right now that they're going to be looking to get the ball into Higgins' hands for a three-pointer. Higgins has got the hot hand. She's hitting just about every three-point shot she's thrown up tonight. So you got to watch 33 as the shooter. They get the ball over. They're looking for Blair, but the ball goes off of her hand, out of bounds. And so now the Lady Raiders going to check in. They're going to make 3 substitutions. They're bringing in their small speed package on the floor right now. These small girls who are much faster. They get the ball back into Jack Keaton. Jack gets the ball over to Blair Bogus. Bogus gets the ball ahead to Kinsey Griggs. Kinsey's got the ball, and now it looks like we're going to have well, I said we were going to be able to bleed off the clock, but then somebody just grabbed Kinsey and threw her down to the ground. So that's going to be Bailey Hollis. That's her first foul of the game. But Kinsey Griggs goes to the line to shoot 2. We got 5.4 seconds left to go here in the game. Kinsey's first shot off the mark. Bounces off the rim, no good. And so Kinsey now with her second shot here is going to have an opportunity to shoot and put it away. Second shot is good for Kinsey. So Kinsey makes 1 of 2 at the line. And so now with 5.4 seconds left, Lady Cats lead by 8. Jack's going to come up and play some defense here. We got 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go. Blair with a three-point shot, no good. The ball falls off the rim. Jack Keaton with the rebound. And the Lady Cats are going to storm back and come away from Richland tonight with the win, 45-37, your final score. And we'll be back here on WCHS Sports here in just a few minutes. We'll have highlights and final stats. And then directly after the girls' game, we'll be ending this stream and starting the boys' game stream. Join us for the stats for the girls' game in just a few minutes before the boys' game starts. And join us at halftime of the boys' game for the girls' highlights and the boys' highlights after the boys' game right here on WCHS Sports.
Now please enjoy the rest of the game.